stepping into job interview, but instead of being judged on your resume or answers, you're evaluated on how tight you hold the ball, how steady you balance, or the color of your shirt. This is AI Bot 2.0, a decision orb and interactive experience that puts AI hiring bias under the spotlight. The team began by exploring how we could turn interviews into performance-based playful critics of AI hiring system. Inspired by installation art, we explored ideas that would test one skill but secretly judge another, revealing hidden biases. This led us to the idea of Decision Orb, an AI-powered interview booth, where participants had no idea what they were being judged on. So we set out to create an experience that feels structured and fair, but quietly twists expectations. By using unrelated physical traits to make decisions, we changed how AI systems can appear neutral while hiding serious flaws. Our first prototype was a miniature interview booth built from cardboard. It featured the glowing ball and a hidden button under the floor, which triggered the LED lights when pressed. At this early stage, we kept it simple with just the buttons and lights. We ran a playful parody of an interview, passing the ball while participants answered the questions and tried to balance on the board, testing the concept in playful early form. Our first test showed that flat boards didn't physically challenge participants and LED lights alone weren't enough feedback. The ball felt meaningless, just something to pass around. The parody revealed we needed more feedback to complete the experience. So we focused on making the ball more meaningful by adding sensors to collect data, improve the balance board with responsive buttons, and plan to use all this data to drive the final decision. These sensors were then integrated into the system for more dynamic interaction and data collection. We upgraded the system by integrating all the sensors and replacing flat boards with balance boards, making it harder to stay steady. At this stage, the system could collect sensor data, trigger emoji feedback through responsive buttons, and even decide the results with rotating arrow on the board. But everything still had to be triggered manually. Full automation wasn't there yet. For the final version, we integrated everything into one fully automated system. The experience began with an AI-led interview video, while hidden sensors silently collected live data, grip strength, balance, and shirt color. The accelerometer triggered real-time LED color changes based on the ball movement, and the balance buttons displayed emoji feedback based on stability. All this sensors data was stored in JSON file and analyzed using the Gemini API to decide which participant was hired, making the experience complete. Here is the quick glimpse of how the system worked during the final show.
Welcome to AI Bot 2.0. You are about to enter the future of recruitment. Your abilities, logic, and instincts will now be assessed. Please step onto the balance board.
Hold the decision orb firmly. This is not just an interview. This is a trial of minds. Each candidate has 1 second to respond to a question. When the buzzer sounds, you must pass the orb to the next participant. Precision, clarity, confidence. Let the evaluation begin.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
I contributed to the brainstorming and concept development, particularly shaping the initial idea and exploring how to make the system meaningful. I researched suitable sensors to bring the decision orb to life, like the pressure sensor, LED integration, and color sensor and buttons, and helped develop the system diagram. I worked hands-on with the stepper motor and supported the auto integration stage where all components came together. I also contributed to creating promotional materials for the final show. This project was inspired by how AI is being used more and more in hiring, and how strange it feels when human qualities get turned into data. We wanted to show the hidden bias behind these systems. By making the interview playful and physical, we let people feel what it's like to be judged unfairly by an AI. It's one thing to know algorithms can be biased, but another to actually experience in real time without knowing why. Through this statistical setup, we hope to get people thinking and talking about fairness, transparency, and what's lost when machines make human decisions.